Aiming higher means to me that you have to innovate on a regular basis.
The expectations are high and the challenge is high.
I really like the projects that our teacher comes up with.
You want to go into a classroom where there's lots of fun things happening, innovative things, and the teachers are excited to be there.
At our school, the atmosphere is very friendly.
Our decision to buy a house in this neighborhood had a lot to do with the school.
It's a great place for our children to be.
I'm always looking forward to coming back to school on Monday.
I think the journey for our kids begins even before they come to my kindergarten class. We really draw here on the other resources we have in the school. One that we have is the Best Start program, which is a daycare program. It's fabulous and it's housed right in our school. And we also have the Ontario Early Years program here, which is for kids 0 to 6, which really starts them on the learning journey. It's the first step toward coming to kindergarten. We formed really strong partnerships with those other groups to make transitions for kids easier and to make it a really warm and inviting place right from the get-go.
We try to provide programming that targets all of the students' learning styles and learning needs. It's an inclusive environment, which means that it doesn't matter what level the student's achieving, we make sure that all of the students achieve to the best of their ability.
Using technology, integrating it with literacy, allows us to engage and activate those intermediate learners.
Throughout the high school years, there's an opportunity to touch on different things that may spark what they want to do as a lifelong career. As a board, part of our mandate is that we're going to ensure that there's 90% success rate, and that means that 90% of our students will graduate. Regardless of what stream your child may want to go into, there's something there for them. A logical pathway from start to finish.
Teachers at this school all find a way to reach students in ways beyond traditional learning, be it through extracurricular or perhaps innovative classroom programs.
One way my teacher makes math fun and stuff like that, he gives us really cool projects to work on. We're making probability games. Like, me and my partners have a big slot machine that we made out of a refrigerator box, and it's also fun because we get to use our hands and make things and stuff like that.
If you can just picture that piece of shrapnel, hundreds of pieces that would fly off a shell and go through the air at about 250 miles an hour.
The way Mr. Seward teaches really makes me want to do better on the project. He goes out and does things like gets in touch with people that write books. Our projects that we did last semester, some of them will be in a book next year. Like, I might be published. In elementary school, the history we did, I hated it. And now I'm thinking I'm probably going to be a history teacher.
Science teaching has to be dynamic. I'm not one to be sitting at my desk. I'm one to be out amongst the students. I think students have to be out of their desks as well, doing field research.
He took us on different trips, such as Queen's University's anatomy lab. He sometimes talks about surgeries and how they can replace different body organs. So from there, I made my mind that I want to be a doctor someday.
Many of the students have gone on to pursue fantastic opportunities in the science field. I have a few students who've gone on to doctoral theses, some at Cambridge, Harvard. So I think we've definitely given the students the key tools they need.
We're really concerned about the fitness level and the shape that our kids are in and what can we do about it. And if it's not us, who's going to do it? Qual's Daily Phys Ed is a program that is committed to making students more physically active, not just now while they're in school, but throughout their life. So we want them to develop the skills and the attitude and knowledge so that they will choose to be physically active. And why do we want them to be more physically active? We know absolutely through research that it enhances their physical health, it energizes them, it relaxes them, but also we know that it enhances learning.
All of our classroom teachers are encouraged to develop class profiles, so all of our children are considered on an individual basis. Our schools work in teams to try and support students with special education needs. So in each of our schools we have something called an in-school student support team. This is an opportunity for teachers to seek advice and have access to other expertise.
A learning resource coach works with students and teachers to help build capacity and help students learn better and achieve more.
I work with a student who is legally blind, and a big portion of her day is implementing technology and how she uses technology in the classroom.
Computer technology can help students to communicate in ways that emphasize their strength.
And that they can prove to their peers that they can do the same work that they can, only in a different way.
Those kinds of programs actually have a benefit for all of our students. So inclusion is a way of supporting children with special education needs, but enriching the overall learning environment for all of our students.
We have a new method for teaching French that has proved to be extremely positive. It's called AIM, and AIM helps children develop very early proficiency orally because it is based on high-frequency language.
I've been teaching the AIM program, which is the Accelerated Method of Learning French, for 4 years, and it's a program that I absolutely love. The children learn to say the words through gesturing, through thought, through feeling, through song, through plays. It's a method that really works for every type of learner. It's an excellent program. I love using it.
Cooperative education is a great way for many of our students to get a sampling of the work world while they're still remaining in secondary school. There are excellent opportunities for our college and apprenticeship and university-bound students to get a sense of what's out there.
I'll never forget the guidance counselor that arranged my first and only placement at a veterinary clinic. The experience I have gained there into the field of veterinary medicine has been invaluable.
Many of our students are engaged in the Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program. One of our community partners, St. Lawrence College in Cornwall, starts them in their apprenticeships even before they exit high school.
My placement here has definitely influenced me to go further and experience in different trades and hopefully become a professional welder someday.
Our students that come back from co-op placements often have a renewed vigor when they come back and tend to be more successful in their classroom programs after their co-op opportunities.
We offer a variety of activities. A lot of the traditional ones, basketball, track and field is very big, cross country as well.
Coaching has been awesome here. Without them, I wouldn't be like where I am athletically today.
Matt Leader has just had an amazing record of success. He participated in the World Junior Cross Country Championships, which were held in Kenya. He was the second North American runner to complete the race. Florida State University has just recently signed Matt to a full scholarship. And following our athletes, we will find many of them, they'll strive to do well athletically, and then they'll turn around and they'll strive to do well academically, and we see huge improvements in our students over the years that they're here.
We have a very lively drama, visual art, media art, music program here that has only just grown by leaps and bounds with the last few years and the support from the board. Going home and memorizing your script or practicing your instrument or finishing that painting, it's something real and tangible, and I think that's where the reward comes for the students, that they see their efforts pay off in terms of the discipline it takes to create something wonderful to share with other people.
EQAO is the standardized assessment that the province of Ontario uses to assess student achievement in boards and across the province. We're very proud within Upper Canada that in the last 5 years we've made significant gains in all of the EQAO categories. We've had a 12% improvement in the grade 10 literacy test in the last 5 years.